Jonathan Markwell, are you ready to go inside?
Yeah.
Because that's the name of Playdead's new title, as you can see here.
Yeah.
Playdead INSIDE.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the kind of spiritual successor to Limbo, in as much as it's the same developer, and if you press A to kind of start the game,
Okay.
you'll kind of immediately see there's
that's cool. Straight in there.
Straight into the game.
Okay.
There is sort of
literally nothing.
There's a bit of a connective thread.
Okay.
In that the game starts, you're a boy in a forest.
Yep. It looks vaguely similar. I can jump. That's cool.
Yep.
That's all I got. Okay.
So this is inside. It's deceptive. I mean, it starts off. This is kind of, fairly straightforward so far.
Yeah, the movement's really great. The way he moves and everything.
Yeah, the movement's really natural. Like, I mean, technically the game is superb. The guys at Playdead have done a fantastic job with this.
Uh-huh.
They've nailed the art style once again. Obviously, not quite as black and white as Limbo was. There are some colours in this. It's very muted though. It's very desaturated, so it's still fitting in with that aesthetic. Throughout the first maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, it does feel quite a bit like Limbo. So you need to here. So you've got to kind of avoid the guards as they shine the torches about and stuff like that. Guards are quite creepy.
They got masked. Oh crap!
Yep.
Oh, this has gone well.
So yeah, he's just gone well, and now he's strangling you to death.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, it's
right. Okay.
All of the deaths are a bit like that in this game. They're very brutal. They're very matter of fact. Okay. And there's some big moments in this game.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, which is good. I mean, I haven't got an Xbox, so it wasn't on my radar to buy, but certainly very interested in it though.
Yeah, it's there's no PS4 release confirmed as of yet. It's already out on the Xbox One. It's out on Steam as of this Wednesday, I think. This Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I really like about this game, it doesn't tutorialise anything.
No, which is good because what game was I playing recently where it just tells you. It was only a small game, it's not worth mentioning. But it was a game where it just every 5 minutes tells you have to do the same thing over and over again, even though you've already done it 10 times. Yeah. It's very frustrating. So it's nice to not have that. Oh, I'm not quite making that. Can I push it a bit further? I can push further. Okay.
Yeah, good idea. So it's nice how as well you could run straight past that without it picking up that you could move it.
Yeah, exactly.
Within Limbo, everything was very two-dimensional. You had to jump over everything that you needed to move.
Yeah.
Whereas with that, you can just run straight past it and you don't even notice it.
Yeah.
The game is very, very atmospheric. The sense of I don't want to sound like Superhands from Peep Show, but there is a very real sense of dread under the whole thing. It's really, really unnerving, and I'm not going to go into what happens in the game because I think that would be drastically unfair for me to do so. But it goes places, and by the end it's quite disturbing.
Right.
It's not a horror game, but if you're a fan of horror, either horror movies or horror games, you can probably appreciate this quite a lot more than most. So, so the guy there has spotted you.
Oh no!
And there's a dog.
Dog's coming for me. Run faster, small child. Oh crap!
So there's a lot of moments in the game like that.
That was exciting.
Yeah. There's a few heart pounding moments like that. And it's some of those moments actually work really well with some of the puzzles as well.
Okay.
But the really nice thing about this is that once you've done a puzzle, I mean, there are similar mechanics to complete the puzzles, but they don't repeat the same puzzle over again.
Okay.
I know that's one thing that like puzzle platformers tend to fall into a trap of, is kind of have the same puzzle but disguised as something else.
Yeah.
Later on in the game, most of the puzzles in this are fairly unique. So.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's shot him. Yeah, it's very blunt.
Yeah.
With the deaths. I mean, it's Playdead are a Danish studio. I think their sense of humour is pretty twisted.
What else have they done apart from Limbo and this?
That's it. Limbo was their debut. Yeah.
Okay.
The interesting thing is, like, the trailer for Limbo that played at the Microsoft's E3 press conference. I've gone back and watched it, and I would recommend everybody that completes the game goes back and watches it as well.
Right.
Doesn't have any of this.
Okay, you mean trailer for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any of this gameplay. Doesn't have any. Well, it doesn't have any gameplay at all.
Right.
It kind of features like the inside of a building, just like people doing day-to-day stuff.
Okay.
Again, that will become clear for people that have completed the game, but oh, there's a man.
Oh, nightmare. Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, and then he starts drowning you.
Oh, nice.
So it's like Limbo in the way that you kind of have not forced deaths, but like Limbo was very much in that stable of like you have to learn by failing.
Yeah.
This, I think, is a little bit more forgiving with that. So here you sort of jump over that rather than...
Oh, right, that's what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. So like, whereas Limbo, you essentially had to fail.
Yeah.
In order to progress, you can probably get through this game
if you're not terrible at games like I am.
You could probably get through this without.
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No.
I see what you're saying.
Like without dying much.
Okay.
And watch. Okay, go. There we go. Yeah. So it's moments like this that add the tension to the game and the excitement to the game.
The music is great as well. It's making me feel very tense. In a good way.
The sound design in this is absolutely stunning. I mean, there's a bit coming up. I'm not sure if we're going to get to it.
I'm going to die, pursue. No, I'm fine.
No, there's some water. There's a bit coming up shortly, so you might have to go underwater.
Okay. How do I go down? Go down. Swap down.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Where actually it's a little bit further on.
Okay.
There's a really, really nice technique that's used, and if you're playing it, like, play this game with headphones on if you can. There is a section that is just, it's incredible. Like, there's a technique that's used where you're sat there and you're thinking, hang on a minute, is that me or is that the game? Because the game is the audio in the game is pushing through like I might as well say the game's pushing through a heartbeat,
right?
And it's pushing it through in such a way that it's so subtle. Right. You've got headphones on, and it's slowly increasing the tempo of it. So you're sat there thinking, bloody hell, this is what's going on. And like it's really creepy, and the music behind it is incredibly creepy as well. So
yeah, that's quite a. I'm not sure if that's genius or really exploitative. Just like have a heartbeat that speeds up to make you feel tense.
It works really well though. Like it really does. It's fantastic. I genuinely am struggling to find like flaws with this.
Yeah, I like a game that has like nothing on the screen bar, the setting. Like there's no
there's no
health
HUD,
bar, anything like that. It's just if you take a screenshot at any moment, it'd look great.
Yeah, it's very, very clean, very pristine.
Yeah,
and it doesn't need it. Like it doesn't need that health bar. It doesn't need anything to say you're on level 4. It's just like, here you go, you're a boy, off you go. And yeah, there's a very unsettling atmosphere to the whole game.
Yeah,
that doesn't go away, and as I say, towards.
Does it make you feel a bit too anxious or tense when you're playing it?
I'm not going to lie. I wanted to play this in one sitting. I wanted to go through it start to finish in one sitting, and I kind of
That's a nice shot, isn't it?
It is. A bunch of dead pigs. Wonderful. I mean, there's imagery like that all the way through the game, like not just with animals, but like the further on you get, there's some really creepy imagery with humans as well. So it's a really macabre game. Like I kind of likened it to. I didn't put this in the review because I thought it might be a bit too much of a niche reference. But if Alkaline Trio made a game, it would essentially be this. It's really creepy.
Movement of all is so fluid.
Yes, yeah, they've, as I said, like technically they've done an amazing job with this. So what else was there that we could mention about this? Like, there's a lot of. I mean, from what you're experiencing so far, like, does it seem kind of, far removed from Limbo enough, or?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, never completed Limbo, but I played it and I liked it, and it feels.
That's running now.
That's good. I'm sorry, but I didn't leave it out. I don't know what it's even doing.
So that's like a wood chipper.
Okay.
That's blowing the bits into that thing. So that hay bale on the top.
Right.
But it's not powerful enough to knock it down.
Oh, I see.
So
I have to do something.
Yes.
I'll just have a run around, see what's going on.
You can lift that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like in terms of like
pick that up, yeah.
In terms of Limbo and
chickens
this,
are coming.
It's at this point at least it's obvious that there's a connective tissue there.
Yeah.
But the further on you get with the game, like the more that starts to unravel and just. I think the wording that I use is that it just has a descent into madness.
Right.
Which it does. It's a genuinely creepy experience. So I think you're possibly getting the hang of what you might have to do.
Do I have to put the chickens in something? The little bit chicks here.
So you see where it's sucking up from the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dawning on you, isn't it?
Oh no, they're going in. Oh.
Yeah, so you need to run to the left, to the right.
This is awful.
And then you need to run back, and when the chickens get there, you put them through the wood chipper.
Oh. I thought that's where it was going, but I didn't want to commit to it.
Yeah, that's kind of... You need to use the thing.
Okay. Sure.
You need to use the lever when they're at that point
got you.
And suck them in.
Come back, chickens. Come back.
Yeah, it's...
terrible.
I didn't want to do that either.
Is this more depressing than Resident Evil 5 that we were playing a minute ago? That was less disturbing than this. That's awful.
So there's only a couple of them. But they're still alive.
Good.
They're not dead.
Fantastic.
That's the saving grace of this part of the game.
Come back, chickens. Come this way.
Where the chickens aren't dead.
Okay. And rally round. Lure them in. And run!
So this is kind of what I was saying about, like, there's a really weird, dark, twisted sense of humour in this.
Yeah. Missed loads them. It's awful. Okay.
I think if you just hold it as they run past it.
Oh, can I just hold it?
I think you can.
Okay. Insight into my problem-solving mind at work here. Just doing really badly. There's one over there. He's not coming. Come over here, chicken.
I don't know if...
Hey,
I think he might be dead. I think it's dead.
Okay, that's terrible. Right.
Sorry, little chicken.
I can just hold it down. That's fine. And move the bale, and the bale has fallen down. I can move the bale. This is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, death is
a part... chickens are fine!
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
That's what I mean, like, they all live, they're fine.
Okay.
Like, you put them in a wood chipper, but they survive, for whatever reason. Death is very much a part of this game. Like, it's sort of a central theme, but... Yeah. Like, I was kind of expecting from some of the things that have been said, you go to jump onto the pigs. You've got to jump onto a box of dead pigs. It's David Cameron's dream. Sorry.
Hashtag Banks.
Hey. Yeah, like there's. I've forgotten what I was saying now. All I can think of is David Cameron sticking his knob in a pig. I kind of expected some sort of twist in this where it would turn out that this was the kid from Limbo.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they didn't go that route with it. They could have made it. They could have done that very, very cheaply, but they didn't, which was good. We're getting to the point in a couple of minutes where I think we should wrap this up.
All right.
I'll let you wade through the mud.
Okay. It's very Glastonbury.
Indeed.
Okay.
Playdead should make a Glastonbury simulator.
Oh, no, okay.
It would essentially be Limbo with more death, or with more music.
Just like the Smiths on all the time. Something really miserable.
And Coldplay. So, that's a pig.
It's a pig. A lot of dead pigs around.
That one's not dead.
It's not dead. Oh my god. Ah.
So,
Just kind of try and dodge it a bit.
it's quite a cool mechanic.
It is. Oh, it's got me.
But
Am I dead?
it does actually kill you.
It's a powerful pig.
I was about to say it doesn't kill you because I couldn't remember if it did or not.
Because you thought no one's going to kill by a pig, aren't they? And then here we are. Here's me getting taken out by a pig. Can I outrun it, or will it catch you up with me eventually?
Now you see, this is the thing. If you keep going to the right, it's a platform game. You've got to run to the right.
Of course. Dodging this fucking pig. Fuck off, pig. There's a wall. Oh no. That's nice.
So,
What's the pig still there? Oh god, timed it wrong.
Oh no.
Right, take 3.
So yeah, so at least it starts you back inside.
Yeah.
So you can see that thing that's dangling.
Yeah.
This is where the game gets a bit weird, but you need to kind of stop the pig first off.
Oh, okay. I was trying to just do it while it's moving. How does one stop a pig? There you go.
And you pull the pig's tail off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's again one of those moments.
Move the pig around like you do.
Yeah.
Not the most logical mechanic, that, is it?
Not really. So this is where it takes a big twist away from Limbo.
That's interesting. I'm now controlling the people in the background.
Yeah.
Right. Can they all push that? If I get them all, will they do it? How do I get them all out? I have to unleash those two. I can jump. That's exciting.
So you can do everything that...
Oh, I can lift. Okay.
Yeah, you can do everything that you normally can.
The rest of you come here as well. Come help. Okay. I like that the kid is like sort of doing air walking. That's quite exciting. I can move that. Is that as far as it moves? I can pull it as well.
Yeah, so...
That's really cool.
Yeah. So then if you hold down, you sort of drop out from it.
Okay.
And then the people in the background suddenly lose their control.
Right.
That's probably about as much as I'm prepared to let this review spoil.
Yeah, it's not going to ruin anything like
because it's kind of out there that it's got that mechanic in it.
But
yeah, to say that it goes places is a bit of an understatement. I absolutely loved this game. I thought it was really, really special. And we've given it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Like for what it is, it's a phenomenal experience. I mean,
how much is it going for?
It's 16 quid.
Okay. And how long would you say it was?
I completed it in about 4 hours.
Right. Okay.
So you're probably paying about a bit less than you would for a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's probably a decent enough place to stop.
Super.
That's Inside. It's by Playdead. It's out on the Xbox One now, and it's out on the PS. It's not on PS4. It's out on the PC on Wednesday this week. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you're going to be picking this game up. Let us know what you thought of it. Obviously, don't spoil it for people. Don't be that guy. And yeah, we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.